Tonight, we will talk about water vapor and condensation. Let's go into the amazing world of science that is hidden in familiar things. Have you ever seen many water drops on a window on a cold winter day? Also, sometimes water drops appear on the outside of a glass with a cold drink. This phenomenon is called condensation. We might usually just look at it, but why does this happen? In this video, we will explain the scientific reason for condensation. First, let's think about the air. The air around us contains water in a form we cannot see. This is water vapor. Water vapor is when water becomes a gas. Humidity shows how much water vapor is in the air. Humidity is a measure of how dry or wet the air is. For example, on a rainy day, you feel high humidity, and on a dry winter day, you feel low humidity. So, why does condensation happen? The key is the relationship between air temperature and water vapor. Warm air can hold more water vapor. On the other hand, cold air can hold less water vapor. The maximum amount of water vapor that air can hold is called saturated water vapor. What happens when the amount of water vapor in the air goes over the saturated water vapor? The extra water vapor turns into water drops. The temperature at which this water starts to form is called the dew point. This clearly shows how condensation happens. For example, when the warm air in a room touches a cold window, the air temperature goes down, and the water vapor in that air reaches the dew point. Then, the water vapor changes into water drops and sticks to the window. This is the mechanism of condensation. Condensation is not just a simple phenomenon. It can cause some problems. First, there are effects on our health. Condensation makes it easy for mold to grow. Mold can cause allergies and problems with breathing. Next, there are effects on buildings. If condensation continues, it can peel off wallpaper, rot wood, and damage the structure of the house. So, how can we prevent condensation? The most important thing is ventilation. By changing the air in the room, we can let the moist air out and bring dry air in. Also, using a dehumidifier is effective. A dehumidifier removes water vapor from the air and lowers the humidity. And, if you dry your laundry inside the room, we recommend natural drying as much as possible. Drying laundry indoors increases the humidity in the room and makes condensation more likely to happen. Let's summarize. Condensation is the phenomenon where water vapor in the air cools down and turns into water. This is decided by the air temperature and the amount of water vapor the air can hold, saturated water vapor. To prevent condensation, it is important to ventilate your room well and, if needed, use a dehumidifier. By taking these measures, you can live a healthy and comfortable life. How is it? We post videos every week, so see you again.